Hi, everyone. Sean Gilliam here. Welcome to another episode of my monthly market update. You can also hear it on my podcast that I just started a few weeks ago. It's called Real Estate on the Front Range, and you can find it on Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. So feel free to tune in that way as well. And I'm calling these video market updates as well, part of my Real Estate on the Front Range episodes also. But yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at data for the month of December. Those are our latest figures as we get in here into 2022. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll take a look at Boulder County. As you can see here, if you've been paying attention to the market, inventory is extremely low. And so some of the key metrics I really want to highlight here are new listings for December were 124 for all of Boulder County. And that's down from last year at this time when it was 160. So it's, and that was already a low inventory market. So it's down almost 23% from last year at this time. And then the average sales price is $985,000. That's up almost 15% from last year at this time. If you look over to the right here for the year to date, the average sales price from January through the end of December last year was just over $1 million. So that was the data from the overall outlook from last year. Percent of list price received, homes on average are still selling above list price. And I think that's just because of the low inventory and there's still strong demand from buyers. And with the fires that happened in Superior and Louisville, only time will tell how many buyers will come to the market looking for homes in the same area. So that could also increase the demand and need for homes. The inventory of homes for sale for the month of December, there were only 93 homes on the market. That's down almost 66% from last December 2020 when there were 270 homes on the market. So you can see there's been a drastic reduction in inventory. And as we'll look at Larimer and Weld Counties as well, you'll see it's across the board. And then of course, the last figure there is month supply of inventory, and that is 0.3 months. That is significantly low. I don't know if that's a record, but even in 2015, 2016, when we had low inventory, I don't recall it being that low. So it's down 62.5% from December of 2020 when we had 0.8 months supply of inventory. So extremely low inventory out there and no shortage of demand from buyers. Now let's take a look at Larimer County. You can see their new listings. There were only 228 on the market, and that's down 24.8% from 2020 when there were 303. And then looking down here at the average sales price in Larimer County is $615,000. That's about 20.3% over December of 2020. And then percent of list price received, another indicator that demand is strong out there from buyers. And most homes, at least on average, are selling above list price to the tune of 101.3%. Inventory of homes for sale overall for the month of December was 234. And that's down 47.7% from December of 2020. And month supply of inventory, it is 0.4. You've heard me say this before, month supply of inventory, a balanced market is about 6 to 7 months, and we're less than half of a month as far as month supply of inventory is concerned. And that's down 50% from December of 2020. So extremely low inventory out there in this market. Lastly, we'll take a look at Weld County, new listings on the market. 447. Now, granted, Weld County is a very large county, and there is a lot of new construction going on there. So I think that's why these numbers are higher. It's just a larger landscape and more homes out there. But so there's 447 new listings in December compared to 2020 when there were 419. And then days on market until sale, 42, that's an indicator that homes are going under contract fairly quickly. Average sales price in Weld County now is $510,000, which is interesting because historically, in my experience, a lot of buyers that I've worked with would start out in Boulder and Larimer County. And then as they realized they couldn't get what they wanted to because they couldn't afford it, they would all move towards Weld County where they could get more home for their money. But as you can see here, the average sales price continues to creep up. In fact, it's 18.6% above what it was last year at this time. And homes typically on average in Weld County are selling at list price or just a little bit higher. Inventory of homes for sale, as you can see, there's down 45.8%. And the month supply of inventory for Weld County is 0.5. That's down 44.4% from last year. So we've seen a significant decrease in inventory. Like I said, I'd have to look back at prior data, but I don't recall a time, especially for Larimer County and Boulder County, when it was 0.3 or 0.4. In fact, Longmont had, I think it was 0.2 month supply of inventory. And so again, just really low inventory across the board. And that we can expect going into the new year. I think February is almost upon us, and that's when we start to see more listings hit the market. And so I think that's when you can expect some relief for buyers anyway that are strongly desiring to buy a home. And then we'll also see those average sales prices go up. Price appreciation will continue to rise just because of that low inventory and high demand. So continued upward pressure in prices. Some of that is going to change, I think, just as interest rates have gone up. They're above 3.5 right now, so still very low. However, it definitely impacts a lot of buyers' purchasing power. So that will either force them to wait or to move a little bit east. Typically, the home values go up the closer you get to the mountains, the closer you get to Boulder County in general, and they tend to go down when you get outside of that area or go east of I-25 into Weld County and other areas. That's when you can get a little more bang for your buck. So, but we'll see as those interest rates rise that it certainly will impact buyers from the ability to purchase some homes. And as such, I think the price appreciation will go down. We've seen double-digit increases, 19, 20 plus percent in various areas across the Front Range, and I think that's going to change. I hope this is helpful for people. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. I'm always here to give you information on the market overall. But then also, if you're looking to sell a home, I can help you get started in the process for that. And then also for buying a home. There's all sorts of things that you need to learn and get yourself in the best position so that you can write strong offers. Also note that I do have my buyer and seller guide. So those are available for you for free. And they just give some helpful pointers and gives you kind of a brief education of all the things that you need to know to be best equipped, whether you're buying or selling a home. So don't hesitate to get in touch. You can reach me here at 970-313-6706, or stay to the end of the video and you'll see other contact information, including my email address and my website. Look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.